Welcome, everyone. This is Brenda Selden, and welcome to the Message and Healing Circle from the Travelers. And my name is Brenda Selden. I'm a channeler. I work with interdimensional beings called the Travelers. They are from another dimension. They've come to Earth to help us, among many things, to heal. So my story with them begins in 2013 when they first communicated with me, but in 2017, they told me that I would be channeling healing energies, and they call them healing light technologies. And the reason they call it that, especially the word technologies, is to let us know that these are tools that they've created. These aren't the energies, for instance, of Reiki or angelic energies. So these are tools from an very advanced civilization whose individuals have transcended physical form and exist solely in energy form. So today they asked me to share with you a message about the essence of healing. Welcome, fellow human beings. We are the Travelers. We are very happy to once again be in your company. We had informed Brenda earlier on that what we wish to speak of today was on the topic of healing. And the word that we would like to use in regards to that is the word marginalization. Now, the word marginalization is what is the cause of, or one of the causes of illness, of imbalance, of stagnation, of blocking. And why have we chosen this word, marginalization? Because throughout our long history, we have found that as we came together, united as a civilization, we discovered that we suffered less and less from many of the ailments that you humans suffer from today. Those ailments range from those of the mind, the worries, the stress, the fears, the body, cancer, arthritis, to the spiritual. When we were not united as a civilization, and we will discuss that more in depth in a moment, each of us felt as though we were on our own, even within a relationship, a group such as a family, or even within the clan. There was initially in our history the togetherness of the physical togetherness, all living under one roof, or all living in one village, or all living as part of one nation. And at times we were capable of feeling very close and very connected to others in smaller groups, in smaller relationships, such as one-to-one, or even within the clan. Although it took us many eons to experience our first experiences of the feeling of togetherness, or as we call it, wholeness. When we first felt that as what you would call a nation, although in our words we would call it a kingdom. And so coming together in this way was a journey of many, many, many eons. And so we will go back to that word marginalization. And why do we use that? We use that because this is the most common feeling that is felt among your kind. Whether your kind marginalizes another, such as you're homeless, such as you're mentally ill, at times this marginalization can be physical, can be a type of shunning, can be a type of purposeful shunning, or a type of shunning of not shunning but not connecting, isolating. This marginalization also occurs even within the individual. At times, do you not feel as though you are alone, even within a crowd, even amongst your loved ones, if you are so lucky? And obviously, this marginalization happens in your world amongst countries. Do not some countries in power have a more connected relationship to other countries while they marginalize or attack other countries that do not agree with them? In the end, there is a sense of separation, disconnection, and aloneness. This term of marginalization also includes a sense of fear and a sense of lack of hope. And for many of you, you may not think you feel this way. You may think, well, at times I feel closer to those that I love who love me. At times I feel like I am on my own. But in true healing, there is this connection that can be conceived, that can be created, that can be a permanent connection amongst each of you, amongst all of you, so that this concept of marginalization is made to disappear. And so we shall now speak about our history in regards to that. And so we have taken it upon ourselves to exist as two intertwined souls. And we began this way hundreds of millions of eons ago. And yes, this eon is a general term for a time that seems almost infinite, a time period that seems unimaginable to the lifespan of a human. So who we are today, as you know us, when we say us, as we have spoken of last week, we live in groups known as pods. We choose those groups, rather groupings, based on what we hope to achieve, where we are led to go help. Because for an incalculable amount of time, we have directed our higher purpose as a civilization to move outwards to other systems, other planets, eventually other dimensions, and be of service to those civilizations that were ready to connect with us and were ready to connect to the larger galactic neighborhood, as Brenda likes to say. And in so doing, we decide which civilization calls to us those beings. And when we do, it is because we have had a past encounter with them. We have gone forth and traveled to many of these places over time, over and over again, so that we have come across your kind many times before, although it is only recently that we make ourselves known to you in our real form. In past times, some of us would incarnate on your planet for the purpose of understanding your kind in order to help you when the time came. And so this is not our first time coming here. We have watched you over the period of time of 26,000 years, and your kind has evolved and devolved and evolved and devolved. So what we mean to say is that you have had your high points of creation, of connection, and your low points. And for our people, we long ago had decided to choose partnership of what you call the soul. We intertwined one with the other through genetic and other technologies. We are two, but we are in one, but we are also one that came from two. And although this may seem confusing to you, it is in the best way that we can explain it. The particulars are of no matter, but as we became one from two, initially we were two separate, almost with, in terms of your human medical technology. Think about your organ transplantations and their possible rejection by the person receiving the donor organ. And so at first, a lot must be done to maintain the body, to have it accept the organ, and eventually the body stops resisting. Yes, we do understand that there is a continuous use of medication in order for that to happen, but if the body did not stop its resistance, the organ would be rejected even with the medication. That is why the medication does not work all the time. And so we became intertwined and we grew to accept one another. And we exist as two beings in one, with the memories of the two, but expressing ourselves as one. And though this may not be the path for you, what we foresee for your kind is a form of, how shall we say it? There is a need for each of you to encounter the other, but not one-on-one, for that will take too long. Even if one were to sit and meditate and connect telepathically, spiritually to another, so that the existence of physical boundaries of personality could be set aside, and only the true energetic essence of the other would be experienced, thus bringing the two together, even momentarily, in a manner of understanding, in a manner of equality. For when the energetic essence of another is experienced, what one experiences is not that being's past history, it is not that being's current personality, it is the essence that is carried through in this lifetime from past lives and into future lifetimes. But that would take much time on your part. And so, what we suggest, what we would like to do again with all of you tonight, such as we did last week, we would like to, with your permission, connect all of you so that all of you may experience the essence of one another. We may call that essence the magic drop, if you will, the magic, in your words, that original beam of light in all of you, that essential drop that corresponds with the origin of the universe. When all of you meet in such a way, experience, then a connection is created. And in that moment, the sense of feeling marginalized, if you are feeling that, if you have ever felt that, in that moment, that loses its strength and is no more. And you may ask, what happens after? What happens after the healing is done? Well, the connection, because you do not have the experience yet, you have not evolved through practice, through evolution, the ability to maintain this active connection. It does slowly disappear, but it is entrenched in your mind, in your spirit, in your body. It is there. And when you meet another, whether from this group or another outsider who, in your own words, that you may understand, resonates with this, you shall feel more at ease. You shall feel more a connection to that being, even if it is temporary, or it may be the basis for a newfound, longer, or even lifelong connection. So bit by bit, what we would like to do for you in these healings over the next year, for we see this of paramount importance, is to connect those of you that are watching us, whether you are watching us live or as a recording. With your permission, we would like to begin the healing. So please take a moment, if you have not done so in the past, to give us permission to work with you. And also let us know where you need healing, what aspect of your lives you need help with. It can be anything. If we can align your energies to the energies of that which you wish, whether it be healing of something of yourself, your body, or healing of a situation, or healing of a relationship, we will do so. It does not depend upon us. It depends upon the ability to connect you to energy that aligns with that, what you wish. When that is possible, we do. So please, at this time, tonight, Brenda will be attempting to do the healing with music. And in the meantime, please ready yourselves. And so we begin. And if no music is heard, we apologize. Or Brenda does, as she thought she could share, but it seems it needs to be a recording. So the healing has begun. Settle in where you are. Take a moment to take a deep, slow breath through the nose, filling your abdomen and releasing through the mouth. Relax into the space. Relax. While we will be using the word imagine, we ask that you do not actively use your brain to imagine. We ask that you allow the natural images of what we speak of to come to you. If they do not worry. So we would like for you to allow yourselves to imagine yourselves in a large white room. And you are lying comfortably on a couch. Very relaxed, very at ease. And this couch that is white like the room is a couch that extends to the sides and comes around to form a large circle. And while you are relaxing on the couch with your eyes closed, you begin to sense that others are sitting on this couch as well. And you are one of many. But do not, even in your imagination, open your eyes. What we ask is that you begin to use your senses to sense the existence of others there with you. Let the feelings arise. You may feel the energies of those that are immediately to the side of you. You may hear their breathing, relaxed as yours is. There may be minute sounds from their slight motions as they get themselves comfortable sitting next to you. And once you sense the people on each side of you, relax and open your heart and allow the feelers from your heart to reach out to the feelers of the heart of the others, of each one sitting on each side of you. And what is being connected, what will be felt, will be only the true soul essence of each. There will be no pain. There will be no negativity. There will only be the light and love that is the true essence of each one of you. And so feel the flow as you receive from each side into your heart. And feel the flow as the energies of your own essence flow outwards to the other on each side. You may begin to feel some warmth in your bodies for This form of healing, of raising the vibration, activates the body's energies so that almost like human physical activity, the temperature within the body is raised. Allow this warmth to circulate in your body. At this time, you may begin to feel the expansion of your heart. You may begin to feel stronger, grounded, confident. But that confidence that we speak of is the confidence that we walk this life together. The confidence of, I am not alone, my brother and my sister are here with me. For the human race is meant to walk together at all times. Each civilization that we visit has this as its higher soul purpose. And this higher soul purpose is not given to them, not given to you. It is chosen by all of you, knowing that regardless how long this path will take to achieve, your kind has committed to it. Now begin to extend your senses to connect to the person, the next person sitting to the side of each person to you. And again, send out your feelers from your heart. Willingly share your love and light, and willingly receive their love and light. And watch as your heart expands even further. And begin to pay attention to the feelings as you consciously know that you are connecting to 4 people now. At this point, not only has your heart expanded further, but what you call your body's energetic aura has expanded as well. And now you are 5, with your expanded auras touching one another. And what happens is that, if allowed by all of you, and we promise that you are all safe, we promise that no harm and no negativity shall come to you. If you allow these energetic aura bodies to touch, to connect, to become one, you shall become a group of one. Although all 5 of you will feel each other, you are still 5 individuals within this shared auric bubble. And we would like you to experience this. For when you experience this tonight, you shall carry it with you tomorrow. And if you allow yourself, when you like, you may open yourself to this auric bubble with these humans, and you may share your light and your love, and you may receive. And so when you are feeling strong, share. When you are feeling weak, sad, marginalized, receive. All do not have to be in the same space of strength or weakness. These energies are boundless, for they come through you, but not from you, even though they are you and a part of you. And they will balance themselves. Even if all 5 of you at the same time were of need, you would still receive. For what you are not aware of, that you are always in a boundless pool of this energetic positivity of love and light. And so it is when you are in a state of believing that you are receiving from outside of yourself that you can open to it. And at that point, there really is no directionality. There really is no receiving from other, sending to other, receiving from oneself. There is only the energy moving amongst all of you. And it has always been thusly, and it shall always be this way. And so what we hope to create today is true awareness, true understanding, true heart, and mind awareness. For the mind understands, but the heart experiences this truth. And though we know that some of you may, after this healing, be unsure of what was experienced, may not completely have confidence in this, but the heart that has experienced this does and will carry forth with or without the accompaniment of the mind. So do not worry. It is done. And so for the next few minutes, we shall just remain in this experience as it is happening. There is a message for at least one of you. It is a strongly worded message from the travelers. Do not envy the other, for they sense that one of you are having doubts and feeling that others are experiencing while you yourself are not. But they are assuring you that you are, that only your mind is in your way, but your heart is actively participating. You are actively in this. Do not fear. Allow yourself to relax. At this time, we ask that you begin to come back to your physical bodily awareness, your awareness of the space you are in. And as you become aware, your auric bubble unmeshes from the others. Your feelers naturally come back to your heart. Awareness allows for the closing of this active connection. Once you become aware and decided that the time for active connection is done, it is done, and you need not worry that you are leaving yourself connected or open to others. And again, for you might be thinking, if I wish to connect, what if the other person in this bubble does not at a future time? Well, when you wish to connect, only those that wish to connect back, for the hearts are entrained one to the other. And so only those that wish to will be taking part. The spirit of the universe is naturally loving and fair and balanced. You need not worry. And with much love, we thank you for sharing your valuable time with us and your wonderful presence. And we look forward again to spending more time with you next Wednesday at this time. And this is Brenda Selden at the Travelers from the Stars. Thank you again for joining me. Have a great night.